I can't believe it. I was set up for failure, and so are you. Now I hope this grabbed your attention because what I'm about to tell you is really important. You were set up to fail before you even start. But let me start from the beginning. Have you ever picked up a skill or hobby that you wanted to learn so badly, but when you started out, it didn't work? I don't think it's necessarily you. I've seen 3 reasons why you were already set up to fail before you even started. Reason number 1, you don't actually believe you can achieve it. You see people on the internet every single day that are amazing at what they do. That's really daunting if you see the disparity between where you are and where they are. If you don't actually believe you can do it, then you were already set up to fail before you even started. Number 2, you believe that reading books and listening to courses, online courses, is going to help you. Well, yes, but also just no. You can learn a lot of knowledge from these things, but until you actually put that knowledge into practice, it's not going to be very helpful. You need to really do the work. And a great example is the 4-hour work week from Tim Ferriss. Anyone can actually work just 4 hours a week instead of doing the 40 plus, maybe 60, 80 hours. But unless you really put into practice all of the lessons that he is teaching you, it's going to be very hard to get close to that goal. Number 3, you are not seeing the ability to go or grow beyond what you are seeing or learning. Now, you've probably done 1 or 2 tutorials here on YouTube before, but somehow you are not able to go beyond what they are teaching. Well, that's kind of the training wheel principle. Videos and easy tutorials are made so that you can follow it step by step without even having to think. But it's only until you put in your own creativity that you start to grow. And that's actually why I've come up with a 4-step creative process to help me bridge all of these problems. So number 1 is inspiration. It's really important to have a goal in mind. Not only is inspiration great to come up with new ideas, but also to combine them together. Number 2 is dissection. Dissection really comes in play to understand inspiration, dissecting it apart into the pieces and components that you can understand and are able to create something new with it. And step number 3, create. In this step, everything comes back together. What you have been inspired by, then pieced out into pieces, comes back together in a new form. And finally, step number 4, adding one more step. This part is crucial because you don't want to just stick to what you know, but you want to go the extra mile. Don't try to make it perfect because that's taking it too far, but try to get out of your comfort zone by adding one more step. And don't forget, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It will take 1,000, if not 1,000,000 steps to reach the goal that you have set yourself to achieve. I know that's hard to hear sometimes, but you can achieve anything you put your mind to it. Really, I promise you that with time and effort and practice, you can really get very far. Now, here's a little disclaimer though, you might not become the very best person in the world. I'm not saying you won't, unless you niche yourself really well into a different category or a subcategory of different things. For example, you want to become the best YouTuber? Well, you cannot have the most subscribers, but in the niche of throwing apples to the wall in your YouTube studio, I guess that there aren't that many people on there. The last thing I want to tell you is that most people are not okay to suck. The world doesn't tell us that it's okay to suck. You learn in school that every attempt needs to be a go, like every test you do needs to be achieved, and everything that you put your mind to or try out needs to work. Unfortunately, there's not a set time limit on how long it will take you to learn a certain specific skill, but you can learn it, and that's the message I want to get across, is that you can learn anything that you put your mind to it, and if you try long enough, you'll get everywhere. Even Ed Sheeran wasn't a great singer from the beginning, and here's an interview to prove that.
When people go, you're so talented, you were born with natural talent. I'm like, no. I'm addicted to and then. But I'm
Now that you know the secret of succeeding, you can actually start something new, a new skill, put it into practice, take off the training wheels, and finally really put in the time and effort to succeed. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, subscribe to this channel because I'm attempting to grow this YouTube channel as well, and I have attempted already 3 times, but 4th attempt, maybe we're gonna do it this time. And if you want to follow me on this journey and be part of that, then you should subscribe right now. All right, see you in the next video.